And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Terra Invicta as the initiative. I think this is the second stream on patch 1.0.29. This run was started on release candidate 6 because of how long it takes for me to get through one of these runs. So if things are different between my version of the game and your version of the game, it may be that I started on a different patch than you did. I think here on Earth, as far as winning the game, for Earth is not enough. We control enough of the Earth. We control 79% of the Earth. We only need 60%. In space, we're mostly limited by the fact that we're actually short on exotics to build more fleets, although we are churning fleets out at a decent pace at this point. We have Saturn to take over, we have fleets to destroy, we have bases to destroy, and that's about it. So here on Earth, I think we were in the process of trying to purge our way into Denmark to begin merging them to the EU. EU is, well, as we merge people in, we're dragging down education. But they're reasonably educated, they're reasonably low inequality, which is keeping them reasonably cohesive. In fact, that resting point of cohesion is probably about right for that resting point of GDPC. GDPPC? Yeah, GDPPC. Per capita, so gross domestic product per capita, so GDPPC, or per capita GDP is one thing of that. That's about right with the EU. So as we add more people in, this is probably our most stable nation at the moment that has good government. We're still working to improve the government. We're working to improve the government in Eurasian Union. Might not be far off where we can actually merge in Tajikistan. The places over here we might actually be pushing into the EU rather than to Russia. Uzbekistan's quite a distance off. If we wanted to merge Iran in, we'd have to do that with military, so we're going to basically cakewalk there. We're up to 5 here, which is good to see. We're working on welfare, and I think we've got it to where we want it, so that's probably fine. Yeah, so I think I want to tip back that way. Now that I'm looking at it, that's what we're doing with the checks here at the beginning of the stream. India is... We've got inequality down low enough. India is... The resting point is still a little low. This is because we haven't been public campaigning very much there, but that is fine. Yeah, we'll probably keep rolling that. That'll be fine. Pan-Asian Combine China is... Inequality is dropping, although we're not planning on expanding it anytime soon, so we're just going to work on fixing that, which is mostly welfare. I suppose it might be wrong. One of the things I was checking was some of the events between cards. I may have changed the threshold for where the good events happen for knowledge, so I might be like 5% too slow here. Not going to worry too much about it with the rest of this run. We'll check it up between this run and the next. Republic of China, we are sitting at a resting point of 5, so when it comes off a cooldown, we'll probably take another piece of China into the Republic of China here. The Republic of China gains GDP PC, per capita GDP, quicker than China does because of its high government. Anyway, we can probably push that down a little bit. That'd be a good thing to do. Working a little bit of boost here, but mostly welfare, environment, and economy, and might actually have enough welfare here at the moment that we could pull back on that. I'm not going to worry too much about that because we're going to probably push more China in. China's also struggling with that. And that's the sort of the overview of our nations, besides Singapore and the other nations we really don't care too much about. I guess drop economy a little bit. Because we got funding here. Because apparently GDP has risen enough in Singapore that we can have some funding. There. Okay. So with that, I just need to figure out what we want to do the counselors, which I think will continue to be purging our way through the EU.
Terminating the opposition. Making our case.
Ready for my mission. We're taking power.
Where do you need me?
Oh, are we off? What's the cooldown state with these two? Policies. You could demand a claim, so we will actually send someone there to demand a claim.
On my way to the capital.
Standing by for orders.
Want to do Norway or Finland? I think Norway. Norway. They have a little bit of influence to have a decent success chance. At some point, we're going to want to turn another servant counselor for them to reveal where all the alien bases have respawned at. I'll do a quick flick through, make sure we're not missing any XP opportunities. There's one. You want persuasion. Then we confirm assignments and let stuff flow. Economy expands in Bhutan. Ooh, cool. But yeah, we're in space and expanding the mega nations mostly.
I will help them.
So in some ways, we're actually fairly close to the end of the game.
The people will come to our side.
Just like that, we should get our purges off pretty easily. We've got fleets flying.
Policy direction complete.
And fleets building. So unification. Oh, not unification. We're doing a demand claim. Is there a particular claim we want? Maybe be a bit thematic to link the two up. So that would be a decent one. Let's go with that one. And yeah, that lowers the cohesion here. Apparently lowered the unrest and not raised it. Although it should be going back up to 5 pretty quickly. Alien administration annexes Liberia. Okay.
We're in control here.
We're in control of the first, well, the second point in Denmark.
We're in control here.
And the last point, Denmark. Okay, so let's stop spoiling, swap to environment instead.
We are in control here.
And we got our first point in Norway. Are you in a war? No. Presumably their one and only army is hunting Xenolife. Yeah. Alien Soul Mission. Okay. Okay, so one of you... can the public campaigner actually do that?
Acknowledged.
Yeah. You do defend
Securing our
interests.
interests.
We're going to purge
We're taking power.
Standing by.
and purge.
Terminating the opposition.
Standing by.
I think it's February we'll run our next ones. Come off a cooldown for unification with the EU. Yeah, looks like it. Then we'll start purging our way into Finland. But that's pretty
Terminating the
low. Pretty
opposition.
easy to do.
Your orders?
So, purge and purge.
We are taking power.
Diplomacy-wise, Denmark, manage relations. There's going to be 2 steps before we can federate. 18th of December, we'll have to remember to move another step.
At your service.
We'll pick another persuasion on you. Persuasion. Confirm assignments, let time pass.
Securing our control.
You've completed transfer to low Jupiter orbit. We'll be getting repairs.
Offering counsel.
I do believe we have more ships, hostile ships, coming to Jupiter. So we're not completely safe there. We'll just repeat that project. Again, we're mostly sort of post-game tech level here, where we're just waiting for our fleets to sort of finish the game at this point. You've prepared there, ready for orders. And have you join 431. Where we go, we got a fleet of 10 ships there. They're waiting for 459 to finish transit, which they should do soon. Well, they're going to need some repair when they get where they're going. Or for the next fleet to build, which is 68 days out.
We are in control now.
Mission abort.
Our associates are now in charge.
I sent 2 people to do the same objective. Whoops. That'll be fine. I think it's time to go looking for a servant counselor anyway. While I wait for those cooldowns. So you purge number 2.
Targeting the opposition.
You defend interests Norway.
Securing our interests.
Ready
You
to
purge
go.
the executive. Do a couple influence to make it a little
Targeting
more
their
elected
position.
stick.
Ready for orders.
We're gonna go send you to purge Iceland.
Removing our enemies.
Well, I
Ready
should
to
probably
go.
not have you investigate. I should have one of the other ones.
Yoders.
You have perfect investigate. We'll send you off. No, if we actually know where Protectorate one is,
Eyes
the
on
Protectorates might
target.
know where the bases
Where
are
do you
as
need
well.
me?
So, then we need you to purge the executive because we just took the person we had purging the executive off.
Targeting
Should
the
be a fairly easy
opposition.
job for you. And we confirm assignments, let time pass.
Securing our control.
Lending my expertise.
Breakthrough! Off-Earth mining output, please. 5%.
We've got some intel on our target.
They've completed transfer and beginning repairs. The 10th ship from that fleet is technically flying away itself because it was pretty badly damaged in the fight. Okay. So, you're going to continue bouncing around the asteroid belt, destroying alien bases. I believe there are 2 more. Lamberta... Might just be Lamberta. Yeah, Lamberta and Egyptus. So we'll go to Lamberta next. Iron Tower Station. You could fly straight there and be there in 10 weeks, but then you have no fuel to go anywhere, which is not what we want. To get back, probably going to cost you like 12 Delta V, so... Although, we don't want it to take 128 weeks for you to get back either, so... probably hold at least 100 Delta V for the return trip. Well, maybe just 100 Delta V to go out. 25 weeks is not too bad. Yeah, we'll do that. 21 weeks is not too bad. Okay, once we drive them out of the asteroids, the next place will be going out to Saturn.
We've removed some threats.
Got our first point in Iceland.
Our people have taken control.
Second point in
Our
Finland,
people
and the
have
last point in
taken
Finland.
control.
Okay, and we now roll over into 2057. And that should be enough for your cooldown to finish. Was. So I think we're waiting until February for unifications. Yeah, February. And then that would be Switzerland, Netherlands. We don't know enough about that servant counselor yet to turn them.
Removing our enemies. Securing our interests.
I'm here.
Yep. And alien activities bother
We'll
me.
see
Go
what
investigate
we can
it.
find.
Ready.
So we can just stabilize the nations while we're waiting. You're pretty stable at 1. You're perfectly stable. 3.7, 4, 5. 5 is probably
We'll
what we're
make
hit.
things safe.
Hit that one. Okay, confirm assignments, let time pass.
Securing our control.
Offering support.
I have new information.
Okay, so now we know it's 0. So the next time they come around, we should send someone to go turn that one.
Order is returning.
Go another alien base.
We found something.
Okay, we found something, Brown. Next, Guinea. No, that was not. Was it? Guinea? Again, I always get those confused. At least from the pronunciation standpoint. I know which one's which. One's in Africa and one's over here. This is Guyana. So that was okay. That was life science. Info or energy. I think I'm going to be more leaning towards energy. Investment points, just making our nations better, I think is the way to go. Even if it's a very slow burn. Management research project is complete. Do a repeat.
We are in control now.
Got Iceland fully under control. Okay. So here we're going to do relations. Should be off for cooldown. It is. Denmark, we need to wait 23 days. The unifications are this month, but they're the middle of the month. So instead of gambling on the cooldown being done, we're just going to wait till next month. Oh, and that one wasn't even rival to the EU, so that's going to be quick to integrate. And we did defend there. We haven't done defend there. Okay, so someone,
Standing by for
you were
orders.
going to go do defend. National policies. Defend interests.
Securing our interests.
Go... Why do I have info on 2? So you're, I think, the one we were following. I apparently have enough info on you to do you as well. We're going to do you because 97%
We'll
chance
bring them
base.
to our side.
Your orders?
And then you're just going to go investigate someone at random, in case I do need to find a servant and not a protectorate. Get the info I
Investigating
want.
target.
Wait. Confirm assignments, let some time pass. Ship launch. India 470. Okay, so I got 2 different possibilities for what to do with India 470. One is I can go deal with the other base in the asteroid belts. So maybe what I should do? Play at the Glyptus. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go for the basic Glyptus. If we move like 100 Delta, we can get there in like 7 weeks. Sure. This one might actually arrive first. 99.8 days. Yeah, it'll actually arrive first. 1 to Glyptus, 1 to Lamberta. Might have to evaluate going back to Mercury to refuel.
Securing our control.
Event interests, okay. There's the materials completing. So, I believe for each, we get exotics based on how many nanofactories we have, so we just got a bunch of, well, say a bunch, we only got like 9, but we got some exotics from that. Info or life, we're gonna go life. Counts as living a long time, is always great.
Offering assistance.
Person of interest surveilled.
Yeah, we're not interested in turning a member of Project Exodus, so
Surveillance complete.
find a different person. Okay, we probably don't need to surveil them again,
We've gained an agent.
because we're gonna turn them, which is
Standing
just as
by.
good. And they did have information on 1 alien base. So either there's only 1 alien base,
Things
which
are cooling off.
I don't believe. Or the Protectorate only had knowledge about 1 alien base. Independence for the Peruvian Confederation. The resistance, as you can see, is resisting the aliens, which is exactly what we want them to do. Regime change in Atria. Okay. Oh, actually, I'm gonna need quite a few people right now to do set national policies. We need like
Time
2,
to make our move.
3. 3 are ready to go. Okay.
Ready.
And do you investigate someone random because we're looking for a servant if we can.
Eyes on target.
At your service.
Ready to go. Time to make our move.
Oh, we already got the EU to Federation. Well, we might as well do that. Ally with the United States of America as well. Okay, and then we got a bunch of XP
Ready
saved
for
up,
my
so let's go
mission.
and spend that. You're Captain Commander, right? Yeah. And Admin, yeah. Not on science, we'll do science. Science, nope. So more science. Science. And, your security or saving up for interesting trades. Could save up for the famous. We're not really doing Unity anymore. Could just pick up Prosperous. For streetwise. I think we'll pick up, well, that's security in home nation, which is super important. We'll just pick up the security on you. But yeah, we're going to be working up his security, I suppose, at this point. And that's all of them. Okay. Farm assignments. Or, actually, no, I should get another fleet batch going at the Mercury shipyards. So our antimatter, PD, and the Block 12s, I think, are the ones we're building. Yeah, we got 4 of one, 6 of the other, so 4 views. We want to, not upgrade, build. Anyway, we need to get more antimatter to build the next batch. As you can see, that ate most of our antimatter, or not antimatter, most of our exotics. We're gonna need more exotics for the next batch, but that's another 10 capital ships under construction.
Offering counsel.
Okay, another special project.
Surveillance complete.
Project access, not the type we're looking for. We're looking for a servant counselor.
Violence is abating.
Back down somewhere. Well, unless they followed up with the purge, I'm not
Policy direction
worried about it.
complete.
Unification, Netherlands. I did do quite a bit to save us control point
Policy
cap.
direction complete.
Unification, Switzerland. So there's another nice chunk of control point cap.
Mission complete.
Federate with Denmark. Earthquake. Might as well use the opportunity to send aid. You've completed transfer to Glyptus. Did I forget to send you? I presumably forgot to send you to the station. So we will have to assume there's a station in Glyptus. Yeah. Go raid the station. We're going to come in slow. Because again, I'm still more worried about the station than I am about the fleet in front of the station. So we want to fight one than the other. Target that ship. Let time unpause, and we start the drift. Levantine, the Persian, the Sarnonic. Ship names. You don't usually look at them, but some of them can be quite interesting. Okay, we haven't closed to where the alien ships are broken off for flanking yet. We will probably want to prioritize shooting the flankers once they do make that decision. If they make the decision, they might actually just come in line at this rate. Not usually how the aliens play the engagements. Crossing 1,000 kilometers. This is where the lasers open up. Got dead in the void for one of the enemy ships already. First ship completely destroyed. Fire the kinetic launching one. See if we can take its weapons offline. There's only one connects. It probably does appear to be weapons dead at this point. If I wanted to switch targets, now would be the time to swap. Yeah, let's swap targets. I think it's weapons dead. Let's hit the maneuvering ships. Moving ships destroyed. And connects come off of that one. Redirect fire to that one. Another scored another effective kill. One thing this new fleet has is it's actually got a couple dedicated PD ships in it, so it actually has a lot more point defense to keep enemy kinetics off it. At 72 frontal armor, doing that ship well. It's kept it in one piece for this long. And there it goes. Plasma finally cut the armor up enough that the lasers are able to dissect it. Okay, let's finish with the battleship, the frigate, and then we'll be slapping down the line of battle stations. There it goes. There goes you. Point the nose in the rough direction of the battle station. I should just be able to hit fast forward and watch the ship roll up on the station here. We don't usually need the plasma to deal with battle stations. We just need to sit back at near max range and blap them with the lasers. And we wait. 15%, 15 XP is apparently the fastest it goes. So, and I suppose this is the drawback necessarily of taking in a slow drift approach. I was a little bit more confident about facing both the fleet and the station at the same time. We would be coming in faster. Or, also, if I was a little bit less scared of just hitting auto resolve, we could smash auto resolve here, and that would probably give us the win pretty as well. But I don't trust the auto resolve not to burn all my Delta V or expose the side and rear armors to the battle station here instead of just gently drifting in and bopping it from distance with the lasers. And then once this space battle's done, we're going to decide, does it make sense to go back to Mercury, go to the in-asteroid refueling station, or out to the Jupiter refueling station? Based on how quick it was to get to Mercury, it might be just quicker to go back to Mercury, weirdly as it sounds. We'll be able to do the, or see the result as soon as we're done with the battle. First one destroyed. Do we want to focus fire, or just let it automate itself? Looks like automating itself is working. And there we go. Alien Station is now at our mercy. Our non-existent mercy. Nope, we didn't quite destroy Steel Spear base before the agent action finished. Policy-wise, are we ready for another Federation? Yes, Norway. That national policy.
On my way to
Norway
the capital.
into it.
Standing by.
You keep investigating random people until we hit a servant.
We'll see what they're up to.
Where do you need me?
I need you to go attack that alien base that we know about.
Taking it to them.
At your service.
Oh, it must have been in the process of getting into Albania.
We're
That's where
taking
that crackdown
power.
was. Well, we'll get back on that. Confirm assignments, let time pass. Bombardment ends. Steel Spear base is destroyed. So, the question here for me is, do I go 8 weeks out to Mercury, or 8 weeks out to James Cook Station, or 15 weeks out to Jupiter? If it's about 8 weeks to all the reasonable spots, we'll go to Mercury 1. Send to Mercury.
I will help them.
We've got some intel on our target.
Critical success, and we know that they are a member of Project Essence, not who we're looking for.
Things are cooling off.
Independence for Liberia. They're back in existence after the Resistance has liberated them from the alien.
Mission complete.
Federate, Norway.
Well, that is secure.
Alien administration annexes Brazil. Okay.
We are in control now.
Successful purge on that point in from the Protectorate. Okay. Nope, and we lost that one to the servants. It's fine. You can have that back fairly quickly. Oh, lost a point in Singapore to the Protectorate. I'll have to undo that pretty quickly. Federate Finland is next.
Heading to the capital. Surveilling target.
What's the op?
You do coup d'etat in Albania. 74% chance of success.
Time for a
Sure.
change.
Acknowledged.
We'll go public campaign there a bit as well.
We'll make our
A little
appeal.
more likely to succeed. I'm going to take
Standing
you
by.
off of Wrestling and Rest to get my Singapore point back.
Removing our enemies.
Okay. Firm assignments, let time pass.
Lending my expertise.
Oh, and I can start the process of you moving towards the EU. You'll be ready again, basically July.
I have new information.
That's the servants. Keep investigating them, please.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Mission in progress.
81% chance of success in theory. Here we arrived. India 459 has arrived at the Iron Terra station, holding a sizable alien presence. You still continue to engage. We are going to come in slow again because there's a large fleet here. In fact, there's enough of a fleet here, the aliens will have reinforcements as the battle goes on. And it's basically nothing but capital ships except for a couple of frigates here in the first wave. We have less PD on this fleet, so we're more likely to take casualties. Oh, and that mothership's probably rocking all the kinetics, if I remember the last mothership we ran into. Divine Covenant class mothership. Not as many as I was worried about. Mostly lasers, only 4 kinetic batteries. Okay, should probably shoot the maneuvering ones. Although the kinetics can get a drift shot, so they're fired off some kinetics before they actually hit 1,000 kilometers. Oh, that's plasma. Or no, that's kinetics. Okay, I was worried for a moment that would be plasma because it was getting awfully close, but I think that might just be the lack of RPG. Oof, already lost one. We're trading a little bit too much in the trade space, I'd say. Oh, we might not be winning this fight. Lost 4 ships, 5 of the 9 ships, yeah. I think even if we win this fight, we're not coming off particularly great. No, I think that one's coming back around. I'm gonna assume not. That's why the new fleets have more PD, but I don't even think the new fleets would have handled that well. Okay, so actually I think we've dealt with everyone that isn't from the line, so let's return deal with the line. There goes another one, yeah. I don't think we're winning this fight. I may have been a little overconfident. Found the alien kinetics. Did not bring enough PD to deal with it, apparently. Primary weapons offline. It's only a matter of time before the point defense goes to. Yeah, there goes the point defense. Holy PD, or holy kinetic. Okay. That was a setback. So we lost 9 ships for the cost of 1, 2, 3. 3 ships. Did I really only destroy 3 ships? 1, 2. Yeah, I think we only really destroyed 3 ships. Yeah, that was not a good exchange.
Our plot has been foiled.
Policy direction complete.
You've completed transfer, begin repairs.
We have removed some tracks.
Got our point back in Singapore. Okay, so the question here is, do we send you into that set of enemy fleets again? I think the answer is we do definitely want that dealt with sooner rather than later. Fashion Tower Station. Oh, this is a new one. Probably means it also needs to be dealt with. That's fair. Gets that big. Yeah, let's go deal with this one. Take a 10-week burnout. 10, 11-week burnout. Deal with it and come back.
Reporting in. Targeting the opposition.
Okay.
Ready for orders.
And we don't know enough about that server council to turn them yet, so confirm in silence, let time pass.
Offering support.
So the Protectorate probably just identified another alien base.
Person of interest surveilled.
Don't know their loyalty yet, so we can't turn them yet.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
The old regime remains in power.
The old regime remains in power. We have failed the coup d'etat ourselves. No, the reason we're going for the coup d'etat is to get them out of the
Mission
Federation
complete.
as well, so we're not just doing it to get rid of the servant point. September is when we can start unifications.
We are in control now.
We are in control. There we go. It should, in theory, make, I think, the coup d'etat easier to do. Okay, and you're up to... No, that's not quite enough. That'd only be 3.9. We need 4.2. So the minimum government is that you're 1.5 below what you want to integrate. So with this being 4.2, we need to get there a lot higher. Okay, let's work on stabilizing the Chinas for the moment.
Restoring order.
I work for you now.
Acknowledged. We will restore peace to this nation.
Science. And... oh, that's interesting. So you've got everything but security and security at this point to do, other than some interesting ones. Let's grab streetwise, and then yeah, you're on security for a while. Our counselors are approaching perfection.
Offering assistance.
Political unity. Advise them to focus on welfare, science funding, or military. Welfare would be the largest effect, because they get 50 points instead of 20. At the same time, I probably don't need welfare in Iceland. Yeah, no.
We've got some intel on our target.
Now we know their loyalties, so now we should be able to turn them.
The people will come to our side.
Order is returning.
Things are stabilizing.
81% chance for coup.
Our people are in
There we go.
charge.
So the new government is obviously not part of the old government, which was in the Federation with the aliens. So that got them out of the Federation, and now instead of doing a coup, we can do set national policy in the EU to bring them to the EU. Independence for Peru again. Environmental degradation. We'll fund subsidies and mitigate it. Some of the megafauna are under control. Rich pocket. Okay, let's do a little bit of direct investing in the EU. Get up its government. Oh, that takes a lot of influence, surprisingly. Not so much money as I was expecting, but a lot of influence. Not quite bringing it up to 10, but we're up to 9.8.
Reporting in.
And then one of you, national policy EU.
Time to make a move.
The other
What's the
one,
up?
take a foreign counselor attempt
Reeling them in.
on you. Look at the time, we've just come up on an hour. So if you're watching on YouTube, this is where we're going to put the part break in. There will be another part up tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to take a short break to get up and stretch the legs and sip some tea before we get back to recording the next part. So until the next part, I wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.